Hi, Zeus here. Lazortrons are a prototroop that are currently on main base for 7 days, and I'm going to show you how I use them to beat Global Number 1 and Global Number 5 in one map clearing session. So Global Number 1 just populated on my map, as did Global Number 5. Global Number 1 is the first base that I'm going to attack, and he has 9 boosted ice and 2 grapplers, a front grappler and a rear grappler. And I'm going to use 5 boosted offensive statues out of my 8, and I'm going to see if I can beat him with a combination of 2 boats of riflemen, 6 landing craft of Lazortrons, and Dr. Kavan with second wind. Now, first, I'm going to land 1 boat of riflemen on the far left, and then 6 boats of Lazortrons. And the riflemen are just a distraction to make sure that the grappler does not grab my troops. Once I finish clearing that sniper tower, I trigger second wind to make sure that my Kavan doesn't get grabbed by the grappler on the way over to the far right. And my troops are then going to clear the sniper tower on the far right and then come back towards the middle. And as the troops get going towards the grappler, I throw down my second boat of riflemen, and then I BART out the left side rocket launcher. And I trigger second wind again because my screen of troops in front of my Lazortrons is starting to get a little thin. A little concerned about that boom cannon on the right, but it goes down. And things seem to be going along pretty well. I've knocked down most of the defenses in front of the HQ except for the boom cannon there. Threw down a shock on the grappler and the rocket launcher on the back left so that it doesn't kill more of my shield. The Lazortrons on the right side are knocking down another rocket launcher, which would be really helpful, and a boom cannon, which is distracted by the riflemen in front of the core. And then I threw down 2 boxes of critters to distract the boom cannon. Meanwhile, got about 4 Lazortrons that are shooting straight ahead towards that grappler, and I'm hoping that they can actually knock it down. And it goes down. So now I've got a much easier challenge ahead of me. I've got that boom cannon distracted with critters temporarily, but it's knocking the critters down. I flared to the right, knocked down that boom cannon, and now I've flared to the far right. And my goal here is to take down the shield gen on the right side and then go along all the way to the back row to get to the other shield gen and knock down the base. Now, things that are dangerous to me are like that cannon, and it just took down one of my Lazortrons. And if I get hit too many times by that mortar, that'll be a problem. Of course, the Lazortrons need to be corralled a bit with flares because they wander off and do their own thing sometimes. And I took down that mortar with 1 artillery shell. I'm shooting along the back edge here, taking down a bunch of defenses at the same time, including that cannon. Cleared the next cannon and another defense. And of course, the Lazortrons are distracted by the core, so I got to flare them again to the shield gen on the left side. Now I throw down some critters, and as soon as the shield gen goes down and I flare back to the core, this base is going to be beaten. And I still have about 47 seconds left. Now, the problem with Lazortrons is they're really slow. So if you don't knock down both shield gens, you don't have any other troops really packing a punch, attack's gonna fail, even if you clear all the defenses. And it cost me about 300,000 gold, and I got 3 large crystals for my trouble. Now here is Global Number 5. He's got a different configuration. He's got 3 sniper towers in front, and I'm going to attack this base a little differently. I'm going to throw in 1 landing craft of riflemen halfway between the central and left sniper tower, and then I'm going to throw down Kavan and trigger second wind on the far right. And I'm holding 1 landing craft in reserve I barred out the left side rocket launcher, and then I throw in the Riflemen to support the left side, because I got Kavan on the right side to trigger second wind, so I'm going to need more Riflemen on the left side as distractions. Now I'm going to put down a shock on the Grappler and the left rocket launcher. And again, I'm more concerned about the left side because I don't have Kavan over there. Threw down some critters on that sniper tower to distract the boom cannon. And the 5 or 6 Lazortrons in the middle have knocked down the Grappler, and the Lazortrons on the left side knocked down the boom cannon. And this is going very well. I've threw down a shock to prevent the rocket launcher on the left side from getting any more of my troops. Threw down critters to distract the cannon on the right. And now I'm going to flare all my troops over to the right side, and I'm going to try to pick up the shield gen there, knock down the rocket launcher, the last rocket launcher, knock down that cannon, and then I'm going to go along the back here. I'm going to flare to get that shield gen. And my goal is to go along the back row and get to the left side shield gen. I still have 2 minutes left, so I'm in really great shape on this base. I'm going to flare back to the left side, throw down some critters to distract that sniper tower and the machine gun, and I've got all but 2 of my Lazortrons bearing in on the HQ, and it's done in 1 minute to go. So great time, a lot of extra time, and that's global number 5. Well, I'm going to check in on warships. I'll tell you, on warships, I got to gold tier in the first day of this new season, and it's going pretty well. That got me to the global leaderboard. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give this video a like. It'll help the algorithm boost our channel, and please subscribe to our channel so that you get notified of additional videos that are coming out as we get new ones out. We also have over 200 videos on a variety of Boom Beach topics for you to explore on our channel. And thanks as always to Hercules for help with the video editing.